Rock and roll! OmniDog! Hey, OmniCat! Now here's the OmniDog and OmniCat show. It's the place to sit if you'd like to know more about the books that they've read. Kristen likes Lumber James and Steven. Jess likes Monroe, Jimmy Olsen. And you're in luck because they're ahead. OmniCat! OmniDog!
Hey-o! Oh, nice! OmniCat and her stickers. I'm OmniDog. There's OmniCat. And those stickers, I'm going to make sure Store Envy is in there again. I meant to copy it, but it will be. Look at those. Wait, let me highlight you. Look, those cat stickers you can get from Kristen.
Redesign them. They're off my cats. All the money goes to their vet bills because there's so many vet bills. Yeah. And they're a good deal.
I could put it in right now. Just a sec. I wonder if I can put it in right now. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I got a bit.ly for it. Just a sec. Am I still with you?
Yeah. That's why I'm like, well.
Just a sec. I'm still here. And the reason why I was going to tell you about... yeah, you're right. I can't do two things at once. Okay. At least I got it copied there. I was going to tell you why it's such a pain to ship to England. And let's see. You want me to put cat stickers?
Sure. They are cat stickers.
They are cat stickers.
Are you ever going to come back? I'm feeling awkward now holding these stickers.
Are you not seeing my face?
No.
You're not?
No.
Oh, because I forgot to. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's what I was like.
I forgot I had
the stickers. Like, I don't know what to do now.
I forgot I had you highlighted. I'm off on my own. Okay, so let me just save this over here. Cat stickers are highlighted now in the description, as well as organic priced books, where you can. My organics priced books code is OmniDog for $2 off an order. And I bet now that you've started the Comic Slayer channel, you'll get an OPB code.
You think?
Oh yeah. We'll have your dad on next. That'll help promote his show.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then we'll talk about your channel today. It's just getting off the ground, so we want everyone to go there and see. You're interviewing your dad in it.
Yeah, I talked to my dad. I don't know that I interview him, but we talk about stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna interview him hard. Get the hard hitting facts from him.
You interview him. I'll just talk to him.
And 5% off shipping 3 or more books together. OmniDog, ship it together. And my wife's going around now saying, OmniDog, get it together all the time, because she heard that what's that woman? She's Candace, who said it should be OmniDog, get it together. So yeah, there we go. And the reason it is such a pain to ship to England, like specifically my friend Ryan, is that there's, I'm not kidding, like 7 lines of Worcestershire on Hillam, drop down, Mystic Channel, Gorge, ENV5, Wixham LB, 45 LQ. And I look at it and I go, this isn't an address. This is like a thing out of The Hobbit. I don't even know what this is. So that's the pain of shipping to England. I've also shipped to France, which is tricky because it's all in French, because France.
Right.
Johnny was here. I've shipped to him before. Finland, I think, was fairly easy. Um, but England is just like 17 lines of Tolkien stuff. It's unbelievable. So let's see who's here. The spring cleaning edition from Alexander. Yes. Marcelo, looks like my chores of the day are going to have to wait. That's exactly why I'm doing the show at 1 o'clock with Kristen. Yay, let's make it a 7-hour show so I don't have to do anything.
Nice.
P.S. Viewer, hi. Johnny, at a comic convention presently, so I may have to watch this one on the trailer at home. Hope it's a good one. You hope our show's a good one?
If he comes back and it's a bad one, it's going to be hilarious. Let's make it a bad one, just for Johnny.
I don't want to keep any of my Hanna-Barbera books. F them all.
Throw all the good books across the room.
Yeah.
I'll grab this Essex County right here and just toss it.
Essex County sucks.
People
Ms.
will cry.
Marvel
It'll be
sucks.
great. Yep.
We're selling it all.
The worst.
Taylor Talks Comics. Awesome. I was hoping you guys would return with this segment. Such a good idea. Dude, Kristen said it best when she said, we may be doing this for the rest of the year. We're going to have more episodes than Star Wars, man. It's going to be, we're going to start naming them pretty soon. A New Hope.
Yeah, let's come out with some prequels to it. It'll be great.
Yeah, exactly. I guess I better close my mail because I'm making noises. Yeah. Hey, there's Dean. Hey, Dean. How you doing, buddy? Rodderus Prime Rib, which I love your name. We're doing well. Hey-o, OmniDog. Kristen, what is that album behind you?
This is Oliver Tree. Ugly is Beautiful. Should I grab it? I haven't actually opened it yet. Well, there it is. There he is.
I won't keep you on forever now, but tell me what, parental advisory.
That's right.
What type of music is that?
Alternative.
Alternative.
Alternative for sure.
So I would probably dig it because I like alternative music.
You may dig it, yeah. He very much blends a lot of genres, but I would put him in alternative. I could send you some stuff I think you'll dig.
Oh, I'd like that. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, good for you, Taylor, examining the background and our stuff. That's great. There must be a reason she put it up there. So
I love him so much. That's why. I was like, I have to put this right here because I adore him.
How do I not know this name? Is he not real big yet, or is he big?
He's big.
Oh, he's big. Oliver's big?
Yeah. Have you heard that song, Life Goes On? That was his big hit from that album.
No.
You're like, no. Well, I don't know why you haven't heard it. I don't know. It took me a bit too, so.
Well, the problem is I really don't listen to alternative music. Well, I do. In the car, I do. But I don't. Yeah. In the car, I listen to old alternative, like all the stuff Echo and the Bunnymen that I loved back in the 80s.
Sure. That's
so if I go to the new alternative channel on Sirius XM, maybe it'll be like all Oliver all the time or something.
Probably not, but.
What? You even have a shirt on that says Oliver.
I do. We went to see him recently.
What is going on? This is an Oliver-filled episode. I
love him. Yeah, I actually forgot I put that there. I was like, I need to open that. I just shoved it right there.
Okay, wait. Oliver or Green Day?
Oh, Green Day, forever.
Okay. So you're not going crazy with this.
No, but I do love him.
Yeah. Okay, and you can send me some YouTube clips or something of him?
Yeah, totally. You're gonna see him and be like, that guy looks ridiculous, because you can see that he does. He's a real character, like literally.
Yeah.
He's a character. So the first album he had this character, and now he has a new character.
Oh, he keeps reinventing himself like Bowie?
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. He's so fun. He'll
crack you up, cool.
Yeah.
Here's my buddy Kal-El. I love the content you put out this week. Just keep it coming. Thank you, buddy. I'm gonna I've got some ideas. I think it's probably going to be 2 times a week. I think 3 videos of me a week, people get sick of me. I mean, I'm sick of me just looking at myself, so I can't imagine how everybody else feels. From We Are an OmniDog. Is this not the OmniCat show with OmniDog DVD commentary?
I'm trying to understand it.
Yeah, let's keep going. There's my buddy Max who just bought himself a new cream-colored Strat or something. He sent me a link of him playing. This guy has quite a life. He's a music teacher. He's in college for music. He just plays music. He has a little band that goes to gigs and stuff. He doesn't have. I kind of dig his lifestyle in the Netherlands. He's a cool cat. Just not sure if this will be a Monday night show. So here, happy birthday. Thank you, buddy. I will be on Monday night. We're celebrating tomorrow night, my birthday and other birthdays that are in the same month. James, you're really nice to remember me. Thank you, buddy. OmniDog, good afternoon. You're both great to be here again on a windy midnight in Singapore. Jose, you asked for it, and so I'm going to be putting it out this week, is my review and overview of Madman Library Edition 2, which is awesome. So I can't wait to do that overview for you, buddy. OmniDog got it together. He's boss. Thank you. Good afternoon, Dolphy. Speaking of Lower the Rings, I'm going to be putting up my... Oh, Lord of the Rings. Is that Lord of the Rings? Lower the Rings.
You did mention Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, okay.
So I would imagine, yeah.
Paul thinks he's here.
Good.
Just if you've seen McFarlane Wally West Rebirth figure, I have not been pleased with a lot of the recent releases from McFarlane, quite frankly. Do you do any action figures at all, Kristen, of any of your favorite faves from any anime, anything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have some scattered about. Which, I mean,
just anything.
Are we talking just action figures or just figures?
What's figures?
Well, action figures can move, right?
Like, yeah. Oh, and you mean like statues or something?
Yeah. Because like I have this little like Buffy one right here.
Oh, this counts.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Which is very cute. I got a Helga Pataki over here, who's a bobblehead.
Oh, Helga.
Yeah.
Move it, football head.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's a great one.
Found this dumb ball the other day.
I don't know where mine is. It's going to scare me in the middle of the night again.
I got this little vampire book. Ooh, it like talks. I forget.
Well,
that's from Buffy.
Oh.
There's like quotes. Yeah.
Famous quotes from Buffy?
It's not that great. And then I dropped it. Yeah.
That's broken.
It could be. I got like a Jughead up here by my Archie books.
Oh, neat.
That's pretty cute. I got stuff around.
Nice.
I got the Poyo. You've seen him.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So
I need to reread that. It's been so long, I've forgotten everything.
I bet you have. I got the little, of the child here.
Okay.
Globe. I got stuff.
Snow globe of the child.
Random stuff.
That's really random, but I dig it. Don't worry, Jess. I made the live stream today to save you from any new warrior level mistakes this time around. Were you one of the ones that was trying to get me? I think I promised Sasmer if I was going to read the first 4 stories on MU and then decide, New Warriors isn't in here in the Cell section. So I'm going to read the first 4 issues and then make my decision. And then, of course, Omar saw the picture I put on Instagram and was instantly jamming down my throat how great New Warriors was. And I told him I didn't care about his opinion because I care about Sasmurf's more. Here's something for you.
Krista, have subscribed to your dad's YouTube channel. He's so disciplined and strategic and has organized of your books in his room to our awesome collection. Yeah, he's got books I've given him scattered about. It's fun.
Rose Gray sending us highs. There's a cat for you.
Love it.
Jess, you still trying to get rid of some books? Maybe you can help me with a whale or two. Tell me what your whales are, and perhaps we can come to some sort of agreement. This whole episode and a few others are going to be about, are we ever going to read these books that have been sitting in our collection for any kind of time period? And we're in a mood to just say, are we really going to read these?
Yep.
Good to see you, Eric. Thank you. Oliver all of the time. There's a fellow Oliver fan.
Is that
Oliver
what that means?
I don't know. Oliver and Company, I think, was a cartoon.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's good.
Speaking on your theme topic, I'm rereading Gail Simone's background on this, and then we'll get rid of to be replaced by Gail's Wonder Woman omnibus as and when being reprinted. Gail's Wonder Woman omnibus, I actually read that. Have you read that?
No, I've just read Batgirl, though, and I love that.
Yeah, me too. Her Wonder Woman was really good, and that sold out really fast. So I recommend getting it. That's one of the rare books that I opened as soon as I got it and read it. You get so sick of me. Real Big, how you doing, buddy? And just love your hidden gems. I'm trying to find Light Brigade hardcover and afraid it might be out of print. Well, trade paperback's just as good. I don't remember that Light Brigade is that much oversized. It's not an absolute. Oh, thank you. I'm the second coolest OmniCat here. There's the first coolest.
I'll take that.
Just where did you get the t-shirt? Those still 35-cent comics are my earliest memories of a kid. So cool. I just got these and I can't remember where I got them. I've got one that says 80-page giant and then a bunch of other price labels on a shirt. Hawkeye, write me a message on this video and ask where I got it, and then I'll ask Gabe and he'll tell me. He's the one that showed me about it. But please leave a comment on this, Hawkeye, and I'll get back to you as soon as I see the comment. Because these are our boss. I totally dig these. Mine was still only 10 cents when I got my first comic. And then I was outraged at 12 cents.
I feel like the shirt costs more, though.
Than 35 cents?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Please do press the like button, mates. Yeah, mates, please do. We need an Owen and Axe statue. Have you read Barbaric?
No.
I think you'd totally dig it.
Yeah, I keep hearing about it.
Yeah. Oh, I think Kristen has an opinion on this, so I'll let you handle this.
Do you guys think why the Aspen is aged well? I think there are problems in it that haven't aged well. I haven't read it like super recently, but when I did read it, I was already late to the game. And I was like, problems. And I hear they fix some of them in the TV show, which I never watched, and I probably won't. Because at this rate, I don't watch anything. But except Ink Master.
The Squid Game. What? Oh, Taskmaster?
Ink Master.
Oh, what's Ink Master? Oh, is that the tattoo thing?
Yeah, Reed and I fell down that hole. So that's what we're watching right now.
Oh, I thought you
That's
meant
all we
Taskmaster. That's what my daughter and I watch.
Watching Ink Master. No, it's not relevant to anybody watching. Nobody cares about this. Ink Master and Shark Tank. That's all we're watching right now.
Oh, Shark Tank. Okay.
And To Tell the Truth, because that's fun.
Is that a new production of To Tell the Truth or the old one?
Yeah, with Anthony Anderson and like new comedians and stuff. It's good.
Oh.
It's really good. We like it.
I loved watching it growing up. To Tell the Truth was a
time.
staple. Terry says hello. Death Tone says hello. Give New Warriors at least 10 issues. No. What do you guys... What? I might as well read the book. First few don't have great art. That inker ruined Bagley's pencils. Second arc really kicks it off. I hate my viewers. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Oh, here's Eric, my buddy.
Yeah, Eric.
Love that Oliver Tree album.
Glad someone does.
Eric was one of the Omni Pups. Great friend of mine. We met for breakfast one time. He lives in Pennsylvania. When was this that we met, Eric? Like 2019? He and I met halfway, went to a diner where I No. Okay, yeah, we went to a diner and then we went book hunting.
Awesome.
Yeah, I won't tell you about the size of my tip relative to how much I fell in love with a waitress. That's probably not
I mean, you
good.
just said it.
I know I
And
did.
it was creepy. So good job.
Yeah. Shit. Light Brigade is on IST, but Jose is in Singapore. So I don't know. All you should read Light Brigade for sure. And I don't know what to tell you, Jose, about it being out of print in Singapore. Hi, Omnis, greetings from Spain. Awesome YouTube channel. Thank you. My first comics were 40 cents. Just have you seen Mark Waid Flash Omni is announced? Do you think you will pick it up? No. I have the whole thing in trades. Forget it. Good for Mark Waid. So happy for him. I hope he sells 1 billion copies. Not this guy. Moretti from Barbaric says he has aspirations for it to become a big universe akin to Hellboy. I really think you should read this book soon, Kristen. I think you'd get a huge kick out of it.
Okay.
I feel like I know you a little bit, your reading tastes. And I think you'd get it. You know what I mean?
Is that Image?
It is. No, Boom.
Oh, okay. Then I definitely have Hoopla access to it. So good.
Okay, yeah. Do you know the premise?
Yeah. I keep seeing it.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking, I'll like that. But I haven't read it. I haven't read anything this month.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did a short video on my 2 favorite books of the year.
I saw that
on Wednesday. Yeah.
I've read one of them.
You read Many Deaths?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It's good.
Yeah, that and Barbaric are my top 2 of the year so far. What are you top 2 so far, do you think? Can you think of, since you haven't read any of this, what are your top 2 of January?
Let's check out Goodreads real quick.
I have to update Goodreads. It says I'm reading 25 books at once. I haven't updated it.
Let's see here. It'll take me a second. You can keep going. Okay.
Well, I'm going to show my first book that I don't know why I did. It has a lot of horror in it because it is called Marvel Horror. It's not the first one though. It's the second one. Marvel Horror Lives Again. Now, that's a pretty amazing cover. There's lots of interesting people on that cover. I can see Blade and who is that? Elsa Bloodstone, maybe, or somebody, Johnny Kill a Monster, some kind of thing. But it's one of those things. It's a collection, so it's not one straight story. Am I really going to read War is Hell 9 through 15, Giant Sized Chillers from 1974, Dracula Lives 10 through 11, Tomb of Dracula 3? What? I'm not going to read this. As much as I love this cover, I'll take a picture of the cover. Now, it's got a nice spine. Not as nice as the Gwenpool spine that Kristen's going to design.
I'm so excited to see that spine because it's not going to be as good as my mind.
I'm lobbying hard for them to contact you for your idea.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah, your idea is solid.
Thank you. At least you believe in my idea.
Oh, I do. 100%. It's a great idea. Let's see. Terry, is Swamp Thing Omnibus worth reading by Snyder? My personal opinion is yes. It's a much different Swamp Thing. It's the new 52 Swamp Thing, so it starts out differently. He's got wings and antlers. It's an awesome action figure that I have of him. And I think that a good thing is to read it alongside Animal Man by Jeff Lemire. They cross over a little bit. They sort of inform each other a little bit. I personally really liked it. Did you?
I totally agree.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Tell me your thoughts.
Read them both. Read them together. I agree. They go together. There's crossover. Read them together.
You like the writing? You like the stories?
I enjoyed it. I liked Animal Man more, but I still enjoyed that one. Yep.
Lemire bias.
Is it though? Because it was just better. And he did Plutona. So do I have a bias?
Reed's right. It is hard to argue with you. You say something, is it though? He says you do that at dinner. Like, will we though?
Mm-hmm. I do that a lot.
It's like, I can't even argue with her. I just started the last season of AHS. Is that American Horror Story?
I would guess.
And wow, I'm hooked. That's one thing I have wanted to see because I like the idea that it's a new, different season every year or every arc or whatever you want to call it. I would love to see that because it sounds like it's actually really scary.
I've only seen the first season.
And did you like it?
I liked it when it was out ages ago, but I never continued.
Yeah. Eric says, yep, we went to Chuck's Comics. I think we found like one thing. But we had fun together. It was fun getting to know Eric, sitting down at the diner. And he's a good guy. So I really enjoyed the time that I spent with Eric. Just give New Warriors 28 issues before you decide if you want to keep the Omni or not. You're welcome, dude. Thank you for watching them. First comic was Spawn, luckily 5 years later, and gave comics a second chance and found a good Green Lantern comic.
Good.
Good. Okay, don't give New Warriors 10, but go past that Furk Arch. The first one is kind of dumb and can't compare to the rest. All right. Vire is engaging Jose GN. I was looking for Light Brigade hardcover as well from the video. Atomic Empire has it available on back order. I'm fairly sure they do international shipping, but not sure price. And I would encourage everybody not to hold out just for the hardcover. If the trade's available to you, just get it for the story. The hardcover is just hardcover. Was 20 with 5 shipping stateside. Barbaric is Vault Comics.
Oh, I won't read that soon then. Sad. Unless it is on Hoopla. Hoopla's getting some Vault, so maybe.
Oh, did I say Boom?
Yeah.
That's a big mistake on my part. Sorry. Thank you for correcting me. Yeah, it's on Vault.
I'll look it up.
Okay. I'll try and help you with that. Because you need to read it. Probably Dollar Comics. That was a lot back then for this kid. Yeah. Rose says sale. Dean says sale. But how come you bought that horror Omni in the first place? That's the point of the whole show.
That's the question about all these books, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you have something that you'd like to share with us?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell was I thinking? That could be the name of this show also. What the hell was I thinking?
Well, I don't know that all of these apply, but they've been sitting there, and I want thoughts. But yeah, why'd I buy this? I don't think I'm ever going to read this.
What is that? Is it
the Ultimates?
That's the Ultimates Omnibus?
No, just the first card cover.
By Mark Miller?
Yeah.
Oh, do you not like Mark Miller?
I'm fine with him.
Gee,
I just don't think I'm ever going to read this.
Oh my gosh, I loved that book, but that's one of the books that got me into Marvel.
So you think I will like this?
Well, I'm trying.
That's the point, right?
Yeah,
I just say I'll never read it because it's been sitting there.
Yeah,
It wasn't an omnibus at the time.
right.
You know?
I, it's open, right?
Yeah.
I would give it a try.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. You do like some superheroes, and I thought it was a really interesting and well done take on the Marvel. I think it's Ultimate, mostly Avengers, but
And I like Ultimate stuff. That's why I got it.
Yeah,
it was cheap, and I like Ultimate Universe. But I never read this.
My personal opinion is you should give that a shot, but we can see what the chat thinks. That's, as I say, that new X-Men, Astonishing X-Men, Ultimates, and there was Uncanny X-Force and Iron Fist. Those were all the first Omnis that I got from Third Eye Comics that they I asked them what Marvel books are good, and they just shoved all this pile at me. And Ultimates was one of the first ones I read. I really liked it a lot. Let's see if anybody has any. Whoa!
You're seeing the money?
I am, and
that I'll never see. It's fine.
I knew that was coming. I swear. Thank you so much, Crashline. Canadian, $10. Wow, I've missed these. It's been months. Okay. I'm gonna write. I always forget. I'm gonna write myself a note.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go into, or have somebody tell me how to find it. Omar can tell me. Find. What are these things called? Super chats.
Super chats. Thank you, Crashline. You may make this actually happen for me. I appreciate it.
Find super chat money and give all to Kristen. Find super chat money. Okay. I will do that because, whoa, Joel just dropped $5 on us. Thank you so much. Hello, I have trade papers for Death of Superman, Justice League Dark. Do you think I should upgrade to the omnibuses? Do you have an opinion on that?
I haven't read either one, but I think the fact that you're asking means you want to, so you should do it.
I agree.
Also, I love your cat, so thank you so much for that. I just want to see your cat. Love the cat.
Anybody that cat avatars us is getting a thumbs up from OmniCat.
Yes. Also, I want to know your cat's name.
Joel, can you tell us your cat's name, please? And I agree. There's a new, upgraded, fancier Death of Superman coming out. I'm getting it, and I just finished JLD in Omnibus. It's huge. I will say, with this caveat, you do have to slog through Trinity of Sin and Forever Evil Blight. Unfortunately, you can't skip them because they inform the rest of the run. Trinity of Sin is one of the dullest events I've ever read, with nothing ever getting resolved. Nothing really gets resolved. It's an interesting tale on how Phantom Stranger came to be. But if you slog through that, it's a really enjoyable Omni. Oh. Have you read Morrison Animal Man?
No.
They are two completely different beasts. They both should be read. They're two completely different books. I'm reading Swamp Thing and Animal Man together now. I'm kind of burned out after Rot World. That thing was way too long. Otherwise, I'm enjoying them.
I agree with that.
I do too.
Yeah, that's one thing I do remember. It became a bit of a slog during that time, but it was still a quick read, I thought.
Yeah. Are we doing a 3-hour live chat today again? How many books for each of you to throw out into the resale bin? Well, we advertised 10 each.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be 3 hours because Kristen may have to go to, grandma's birthday dinner after this.
Yeah, I probably need to cut it at 2 if we go that long.
Okay.
Which is good because usually I think we're both tired by the end of
Yeah, 2 hours is actually a long time. AHS is a Disney Plus show here now from Hayden. Hayden, if Hayden's watching, I have to be careful what I say because he'll meme it in 2 seconds. I do agree a bit with Marcelo Ramos as the more you get into New Warriors, the better it gets. But I figured the Fusions is an easier ask. Okay, you guys. Do you remember why you bought it? If not, it's probably not to your taste. One of those spontaneous buys. Yeah, it was an impulse buy because it I don't know. I really don't know why I bought it. Because it looked cool. Hey, River. What up? Cool to see you. Here's Elon. Hey, yo, were any of these Omnis bought while being a little tipsy at 2 a.m.?
It's safe to say we both don't drink, so no.
No. I do have a pain pill Omni. It was a pain medicine one. It was after I had gotten hernia surgery in 2019, and this was a famous Omni Bros episode where I didn't remember the IST order at all because I made it that night when I was on pain meds, and the world is a little bit brighter before your pain kicks in. Before the medicine wears off and your pain kicks in, you're living in a little bit of a la la land thinking, that looks good, that looks good, that looks good. Okay. And I bought the Batman by Loeb and Sale. I am not a big fan of Tim Sale's art. I bought that and about 4 other books. It was a completely surprised book. And the whole order it's known as the pain pill order because I was coming off my surgery. So
I remember that unboxing. That was a good time.
So yeah, no, I've been sober since 2008. I don't know that Kristen's much of a drinker at all, but she says not at all.
Nope.
So that's kind of even worse for us because we were completely sober when we bought these.
Well, we have all that money from the drinks that we could buy if we drank. So we spend that money on books.
True.
Right?
Yeah. That's better than getting drunk and throwing up and being a drunk like I was. Yeah. You're right on that. Just bought Barbaric on IST. Yippee! Good job, Real Big. Barbaric is only $20. The Ultimates is a fun summer blockbuster and a quick read. I agree with that. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm going to read it then. It's happening.
Oh, Rick Ray says the recent Mark Miller book, King of Spies, was really solid. King of Spies. I am not familiar with it. He seems to have calmed down in his... He seems to have calmed down and is starting to write good books again. Magic Order is great. And so King of Spies, okay, good. I will look that up. That book is notorious for having the best Captain America line. I don't remember that. I read it back in 2016 or whatever, so I enjoyed the Ultimates until Hulk got real weird and iffy. Give it a shot. I think it's a fun read. Give Ultimates a try. It's fast, like watching a movie.
I need a fast read. Love this. Jose's trying to get me to buy an omnibus. So that's how I sell Ultimates hardcover and get the omnibus reprint instead. Good 2000s trashy fun read. Better than New Warriors. Uh-oh, what do you do now?
Vire, I think you're a new... I haven't heard your name before, so thank you for watching. And Kristen likes Ultimate Universe, so it sounds like the chat is kind of with me and suggesting you you give it a shot.
Just sent it to me because Kristen owes me my booking fee for Dune Fangirls. She used that booking fee to fix your internet connection. No offense, Hayden. It's not your fault.
The Death of Superman Omni is mega. Ooh, is it one of those 175ers?
Oh yeah, I think it's a big old beast, isn't it?
Ooh, wow. I'll have to think about that one then. I did like that story, and I enjoyed it while it was going on in floppies, so there's a little nostalgia for me. What if the cat is Joel?
Oh my gosh. That'd be the best, honestly. Old Joel cat typing.
Like at the beginning of our clip.
Yeah.
Here's more Ultimates.
Ultimates was a really fun read in the era before MCU. It felt the closest we would get to cinematic Avengers, thanks to Hitch's art. But it's a very early Naughties book with its politics. What does that mean?
Maybe that's the aughts.
Oh,
With
doesn't that say Naughties?
Naughties, yeah.
Okay, I was like,
maybe that's how Blatz is.
I get what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll probably have some problems with that. We'll see. I still want to read it now.
Okay. Can't stay, but I wanted to ask you, what was Lincoln like in high school? Seemed like a cool dude. Is this an age-related shot?
I mean,
wow, nobody's done that in a long time.
It's not even a good one.
Yeah, you're actually Top Gun 45 has been nice in the messages, the comments afterwards, but that was a swing and a miss, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Which is a great Oliver Tree song.
Swing and a miss?
I just had to throw it in. Yep. Yep.
Also, like the stream, everyone. There you go, Top Gun 45.
That's better.
Oh, Joel. His name is Pokey.
Pokey. Joel. Thank you for that $2.
Thank you so
Pokey.
much.
Love it. Love it.
That is so nice of you to give us super chats. Thank you so much. That will lead me to my next book. 30th Anniversary Aliens, the original comic series. I don't know why I got this.
Do you have any desire to still read it?
None.
No.
I think that I was talked into it by the Omnibros because I think they have nostalgia for it that I don't. I love the Alien franchise. Some, 3 of the movies or so I really like. I still have to see Prometheus and what's that other one? Prometheus and are you an Aliens fan at all?
No, I haven't. I just haven't seen any of that.
Yeah. So I'm not into this. I
think you decided.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't bother trying to talk me into it.
Taylor's stoked about it. Taylor said that Aliens book is so good. Great horror comics with incredible black and white art. But
where is that? Oh, I'm so far behind. Holy smoke. I'm so far behind. Okay, wait, let me get to the bottom. Alien Covenant. Right. Thank you, buddy. Oh, here it is. Great horror comics with incredible black and white art. Oh, God bless America. No. Top Gun is probably ancient. No one likes or barely knows what Top Gun is. That's in the Aliens book Are we going to have a follow-up episode? Why did you guys tell me to keep this?
I like that, actually.
That is a good one. Yes, I think I've seen the death and rebirth of Superman selling for big money because it hasn't been reprinted in a while. I think it sounds like this fourth reprint is going to be bigger than ever, and it sounds like I think 52 is the one getting reprinted with the 175 cover price. That is just pushing it.
It's a lot.
No, that's pushed it. That even if you can find that at 50% off, what's half of 175? Like 176? My math isn't that good. Oh, this is interesting. Death Tone. My top reads are Luna and Heartbeat by Maria Lovett. And an Unnatural and Sweet Paprika by Mirka Andolfo. I am interested in checking those out, but I don't know if I want to buy them yet. OmniDog. What's the picture poster in top left of screen? Over here? Is this where you're talking about? That's the bottle city of Candor. This is Star City, Metropolis, and then down there, which you can't really see, down there is Coast City. Getting drunk is our national pastime here. That is Scotland, I believe. I'm going to keep it. If I sell it, then my stories doesn't count anymore. I'm torn on ordering 52 Omnibus. Do I really need it? I don't know. I already have it and I got it for cheap. It's an interesting story, interesting Omni, but for that price, I would see if I don't know. It's one of those expensive ones now, and I can't judge what your what's your cat? Do we know Rose Gray's cat's name?
Well, I'm not sure about that cat.
Oh, okay. Just read Monsters by DWS. Good grief, that thing was dark. It was. The art is amazing, but I'll never read it again. It was one of my books of the year last year. Top books of the year. It was top 3, I think. But I get what you're saying. How do we have nearly 60 watching and only 30 likes? Up that like game. Please give us a thumbs up and like and subscribe. Flintstones. Have you read Flintstones?
I haven't. Still.
Oh boy, is that a Kristen book or whatever?
That's on our list to like read together.
Oh, okay, good. Do you have that list? Because we have some books we need to read together.
I have it somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we do have a bunch of fun books to read together. I'm really looking forward to reading those books with you. That'll be really fun. So what other book? Do you have a book you'd like to show us?
I have plenty. Here's a Thor book for Asgard. Why did I get it? I think it was like $1. Like, it was very dirt cheap, and it just sat there. Because has anyone even read this? Do people?
I don't know that book.
Robert Roddy, Simone Bianchi. I don't know. Here's the inside.
Do you like Thor at all?
I mean, as a movie character,
Yeah.
that's all I got. Yeah.
Have you read Jason Aaron's Thor?
I still have not. No, that's on my list
Ye-
to read.
I
This
would
is said
love
they're much longer.
I would love to read that Thor run with you. That would
Okay.
be
I'll add that to our list.
I think that book can go get sold quickly. I've never heard of it.
I know, right? I'm like, what is this? I was looking at my shelf and I'm like, this needs to go in the garbage. No one's even gonna read it if I sell it.
The garbage. I hadn't even considered the garbage pile. I thought it was
We need
just
that.
I just
No,
thought it was
I'll try to sell it and they'll be like, no. No one will buy that. We're gonna place that in the garbage.
Yeah, you'll end up putting it on the free pile outside Second and Charles.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, that was quick. Straight edge spenders. That's us. We're straight edge. I'm going to drink my money because I'm going to read my money.
That's right.
Kal-El, I evolved as a reader during the years, and this last year I evolved as a buyer. I started purging first, and it automatically changed my buying habits. I agree. I haven't read this. I like both of them, both of the creators. Perhaps S.A. Wu. Perhaps somebody in the chat can help us out with the new Eternals book. Okay. Okay, wait. Somebody, S.A. Wu, right on, man. The art is crazy. Hard to believe it's new. Wait, what? Where'd we go from? That's not though. Okay, you guys are gonna have to work this out because I don't
I
know
think you're
if
jumping into like conversations here.
yeah, I don't think that yeah, I'm confused on that one. I think you're right. The Aliens books were all Gabe and Omar, maybe Riley. They all ganged up on me. Hawkeye 1970s. Can you read New Avengers by Hickman by itself, or do you need to read his other Avengers run? I have a chance to pick up the first 2 volumes. Oh, you have to read Avengers and New Avengers together. It and you need to you have to read Avengers and New Avengers together. They alternate. If you get them in the omnibus form that I have, it's seamless. If you get them in the hardcover or trade paperback form, you're going to be going back and forth. It's fantastic. It's part of the run up he did that includes Secret Warriors and some other things. But I feel like if you commit to it and get everything, that's the only way you're going to enjoy it, because it's not a particularly easy read. It's a fantastic Avengers book, but I will say, speaking for myself, if I stopped and read something else, I had to start over. It's complicated. It has a lot of moving parts. So, and then it all leads into Secret Wars with Fantastic Four, the Avengers at the end. It leads into Secret Wars, and there's a whole bunch of hoo-ha with all the Secret Wars books. I personally loved the whole Hick universe, so I think that give it a try, but you're going to need to alternate with the Avengers. You do need to read the other Avengers run.
Do you know my hot take with that?
Go.
You're not aware already? My hot Hick Vengers take?
I don't think so.
Oh, I aggressively did not like that book.
Oh, aggressively didn't like it.
Aggressively didn't like it. I'd say it's absolutely not new reader friendly. Like, my problem is if you haven't read anything before it, so I'm specifically talking to the person asking, because if you're just jumping into that, it's like you said, it is very complicated, but that's not the problem I had with it. It's just all action, 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 action. If you don't know anything about these characters, you never get to see any character development or growth or any sort of personality, really. Like, nothing. It's all about the action.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have that basis, you're really not going to get anything out of it. At least I didn't.
Okay, fair. There you go, Hawkeye. That's a good opinion. Thank you, Kristen. Yes, I think so. Oh, here we go. Piet says, Gillian Rubik's Eternals is pretty awesome. I recommend it. Wasn't the pre-order 85 plus shipping and handling from DCBS? Are we talking about 52?
We're talking about the supposedly $175 book, I think.
Yeah, and I think
references.
I think it sounds like 52 and Death of Superman are both going to be that price from that particular company.
Oh, okay. So they probably both be the same.
I would think so, yeah. Yeah, Candor. They at the time that I got these posters, Gotham City wasn't offered. I got everything. These were purchased back in the aughts, and just my wife helped me frame them in cheap frames and put them up, just because I love them so much. Yeah, Gotham wasn't there. Jess, have you ever done a video on modern Inhuman stuff? I've only read the early Kirby stuff and want to read the modern stuff. Currently reading the Black Bolt series. That is a good idea. Thank you, Taylor Talks Comics. Modern Inhumans.
I almost grabbed this for my list today, but I didn't.
Oh.
But it's behind me, so I thought about it. And
what are you thinking?
I don't know. I haven't read any Inhuman stuff, so maybe I'll add it right now to the list. I don't know.
I read it all a while ago, and I can't remember if that particular book's new reader friendly or
that's
if you
the question I have. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember. I know that Soul did three books, Inhumans 1 and 2 and Inhuman. I'll have to research that. That's probably a good where to start with the Inhumans type video for me to do.
Yeah.
My feeling is maybe wait on that to get rid of it.
Okay.
Is that the only Inhuman book you have or are interested in reading?
What a great question. I also have Inhumanity, which is sitting in the stack. And that's what I was going to talk about. But they go together, really. I mean, they don't, but they do, right? Some basis knowledge, you know. I have these two randomly. Why? I don't know. Okay. I don't know why.
I forget who did Soul write Inhumanity? What does that consist of? I forget.
No, I think this is earlier stuff. Avengers Assemble 21 and 25, Inhumanity 1 and 2, Uncanny X-Men 15, and just like there's a hodgepodge of situations in this. I'm sure people in the chat know about this book. Maybe
does it say anything about the Inhumans book by Jenkins and Lee in there? It's like 1 through 12.
Open this if you want.
Sorry?
I could open this if you want. It has a list of what's in it with no writers or anything.
Does it say Inhumans 1 through 12 on it?
No.
I'm not familiar with that book. But I wonder if it's a collection of other stories that I have elsewhere. Or maybe I have it and I'm just flaking.
I don't know. Bought it for some reason. Couldn't tell you why.
Okay. We can talk afterwards, and you can send me a picture of what the contents are, or I can look it up, and then I could better tell you if you should, or the chat can tell you about Inhumanity. I'm blanking on it for some reason. I totally ordered the 52 Omni, my favorite DC story ever told. I'll have to sell my trades though. Well, I thought it contained more content because it was more expensive. I may be wrong. It may be just a reprint of the one from 2019 and just be more expensive. I'm happy to be informed. I've never pretended to know everything. Have you read House of X by Hickman?
No.
Kristen?
No.
House of X, Powers of X by Hickman, to me, was my favorite X-Men read in the past couple years. I loved it. You're going the wrong way in the chat, homie. I'm trying to catch up. And then I see things that are well, no, I'm okay. Leave me alone. Alien Dead Space is rad. Yeah, that one's cool. That's the Stoko one. I agree.
Hey, Kristen, what's the Raven looking book behind you? That is the Essex County slipcase edition. The fancy.
Is that the
Shiny.
super fancy one with the baseball card?
No, I opted not to get that because that was too much money.
Mm.
I got time for that. I bought it when you could readily buy them.
Yeah.
But it was still too much money. It was like, no, I don't need a who cares, right? It's going to sit in the book. I don't need a baseball card. Also, it's not a baseball card. It's probably a hockey card.
It's a hockey card,
Yeah.
That's the famous
Still love
Essex County, and Kristen loves that book so much she got a tattoo from it.
Here's the Raven.
There it is. Quote the Raven. Kristen loves that book. This was the previous cat, Artemis, who passed away 10 years ago. I just never updated my white YouTube pick. This one was just so good and really showed her personality.
Oh.
Death and Return of Superman list edition price is $150 retail. Okay. That's still a lot. But it probably doesn't have extra stuff. It probably couldn't have. Because I feel like 2019 contained everything. Gotta go. Love you all. Thanks, Top Gun. I like 52, especially the Black Adam ISIS storyline, but I will wait till I can find it cheap. Death and Return of Superman Omni is getting a reprint in April, May. Right. One of you give me your slipcase, Essex County. No. In May, Rodimus, for the Death and Return of Superman. Sell that Thor book. Oh, here's this for you.
Please read the Thor for Asgard book for the love and thunder of the Thoriverse. Okay, I mean, should I? Have you read it, or are you just telling me to read it? I gotta know. If someone's actually read it and they liked it, maybe.
I've never even seen that book.
It's probably why it's like $1.
Yeah. There's probably a completionist that wants that book.
Could be true.
We're still talking about Death of Superman, Death and Return of Superman. Yep, I have a pre-order via OPB. Sorry. Here it is. My code OmniDog for $2 off your order. And OmniDog ship it together at OPB for 5% off when you ship 3 or more books together. I mean, come on. That's a good deal. That Eternals is supposed to be the best Eternals ever. I haven't read it myself. Maddie's probably gonna kick my ass. Or that, but I think the character is collected better and more consistently in trade paperbacks.
Good for you, Hayden. Don't let her scare you.
Hi, I'm Neil. Thanks for your back catalog. I just read Batman Night of Vengeance. Wow, that's how you write comics. I was blown away. Fantastic book. I got it in the blue deluxe hardcover. Right. I have that right over here. It's all the Eduardo Riso Azzarello Batman stuff.
I love your avatar. It's fantastic.
Is that? Oh, I can't make out what that is.
The
Is
saga
that a
guy.
seal reading a book?
It's the saga guy, right?
I can't. I'm
or
sorry.
am I
can't.
crazy?
I know.
Yeah, it's hard for me to read. I just see a little guy on books, and I like it.
Panels of Joy. What is your avatar? We can't quite make it out. Prater 7, not a fan of Hickman's X-Men. Just read Avengers World before the Omnis. Avengers World is a great collection of books, and I agree with that. Joey, dunno. Will you be reading any Moon Knight, OmniDog? I have a lot of Moon Knight, and that's another good idea for a video. I love Moon Knight. Do you have the Lemire Moon Knight?
Yeah, I read it recently.
What did you think?
Very confused.
That's not a good place to start for Moon Knight.
Well, that's what we did, and it's a mistake.
I think, I'm not sure. I think the Ellis Wood Bunn run is getting omnied. That is the best one to start with, I think. Those were really enjoyable modern day Moon Knight stories. I think they were each 6 issues. The trades are out of the trade on the Ellis one's out of print. I don't know about the other two, but maybe somebody in the chat can tell me. I think that thing's getting an Omni. I'm not positive. That's the best Moon Knight for you to read, Kristen. It gives you a much better introduction and standalone background story on Moon Knight. And I think it would make the Lemire book a lot more interesting for you.
I mean, I do have that very first Omni, but that's it. I have nothing else.
Of Moon Knight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll be right back, Jess.
Okay. Flash by Wade. Omni is $150 for 1,100 pages, which is crazy. Is it crazy that it's 1,100 pages, or they're charging $150 for it? That's a lot of pages. But yeah, $150, that's kind of tough. Hickman and the Avengers is top 5 comic runs for me. Kristen had a good point, though. It's not a good place to start. I think you need to know a little bit more leading into it. House Powers of X was very good. And Prater says, yeah, that was the only part I liked. I agree that House of Powers of X was the best thing. I hope we helped you, Hawkeye. I hope Fantastic Four Omnibus by Hickman Volume 1 is good because I have just ordered it from IST Comics. Hickman's Fantastic Four is great. It's my favorite FF read. It also, I don't know how good it is as far as a good place to start for Fantastic Four, because it's informed by the stuff that came before it with the Hickman universe. Maybe I need to do a video on the Hickman universe leading up to Secret Wars and tying everything together. I feel like I did that, though. I feel like I did a Hickman Avengers. I'm almost positive I did. I'll have to look through my I'll have to look in my library. I feel almost sure that I did a whole Hickman Marvel universe thing, Fantastic Four, Secret Warriors, Avengers. He wrote a couple of Ultimates paperbacks that are in there, the Shield books, that inform the run going into it. Avengers World, as was mentioned before, that kind of stuff sort of helps you get on board with what's happening in FF and Avengers. Inhuman is great and reader friendly. Okay, well, we'll tell Kristen that when she comes back. FF by Hickman is also really good. And Terry, yes, it is good. Definitely. Awesome, Jess. Now I'm looking forward to your Inhumans video. Haha. I will likely bug you about it until you do it. Oh, thanks, Taylor. I appreciate that. I read Hickman's first arc on FF and thought it was good, so I went for the Omni. Good for you, Beethoven Avatar. Even I can recognize that. Hawkeye says, Terry, I read Hickman's Fantastic Four and really enjoyed it. Maybe I search my library, or I will, and try and find it for you, because I swear I did a Hickman readathon where I put everything together in the order it was supposed to be read, involving Omnis and not trades or anything, and talked about them. I really feel like I did that around 2018, 2019, somewhere in there. And somebody said, for you, Kristen, Inhuman is great and reader friendly.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to read it then.
Okay, good. A lot of Hickman. Brought from Ib. I'm also waiting for the FF Hickman Omni. I got Volume 1 from CGN. I think Hickman's X-Men is struggling because it's too big even for Hickman. I don't disagree with that. Powers of X, House of X started out understandable. I followed Dawn of X. I put out a video on how to get into Dawn of X, and that leads up to X of Swords. And I think after that, it just got way too big. And I don't think it went in the direction that Hickman wanted. And I'm pretty sure that he's signed off on or just stopped contributing. I'm not positive. This is for you.
We'd like to do Humans readathon with you, begin with Inhumanity, and then end with a disastrous Inhumans versus X-Men, then OHC. Fantastic. Let's do it. Why not? Anyway, Inhumanity, clearly Jose knows Inhumanity. So cool.
Yeah. Okay, here's Taylor's opinion on Hickman's FF. Were you guys able to read East of West by Hickman? I think this is where he first hits his stroke. Have you read East of West?
I read a trade. I didn't like it.
Didn't like it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Kristen didn't dig it. I did. I dug it a lot. I love it a lot. So we respect each other's opinions, but keep in mind, Kristen didn't care for it, and I did.
And you care about Jess more. I get it. It's fine. It's his channel.
It doesn't say Jess. It says, were you guys? It was about both of us.
Maybe you already love it. I don't know.
Thank you, Gary. You're a good guy. Oh, we're way behind. That's an awesome tattoo.
Thank
you. East of West is really good. I still prefer Hickman's Marvel work. Oh, this one's for you.
Nice. Okay. You have an Essex County tattoo as well. I want to know what you got. I know you asked this like 10 minutes ago, but if you're still around, please let me know.
2:08. Yeah, I'm 12 minutes behind. And I need to reread Essex County. Great book. Agreed, Kyler. I think that editorial mandate helps Hickman to stay on target. Just finish. Yeah, New 52 Grifter, not the best. That's one of those misses from New 52. Okay, people are talking. Oh, well, I read Thor for Asgard book. It will link well with Jason Aaron's Thor before Thor movie release in summer.
Okay. So this is going to be a hot commodity that I paid like $1 for. That's what's going to happen.
Get 50 for it and don't drink it away.
That's right. Just buy another book.
Okay. Well, the next two, I might as well do two at a time because it's more aliens. This one's the blue one, Nightmare Asylum and Earth War. And this one's Aliens versus Predator. Now, I love the concept of Aliens versus Predator. I think that's really cool. I never saw the movie, but I might watch it just because I love both franchises, but I just never got around to see it. This collection celebrates the first comic series and its deluxe sequel, AVP War. First page, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so yeah, I'm selling both of these. I highly doubt that I'm going to get into it. Highly.
I think that's a good idea. If you're selling the other one, you might as well sell all of them, right?
Yeah, and I just found a book that I'm keeping that was in the throwaway pile because I just got it. And so I'm a liar. I won't be. Oh, 2 books. Uh-oh. I might have to find more books to show because I just got Nemesis. It's the 3rd one. And I just got this Fakakta Captain Marvel Volume 4, which is such a waylet. And of course, there's an omnibus coming out now. So
that's what happens, right?
Yeah, I happen to like the first 2 Kelly Sue Captain Marvels. So there was 5 of them, and I needed this one. So as soon as I get it, as soon as I got this, Hayden says, "Hey, there's an Omni coming out," and I'm like, "No."
You know now.
I know now. What are you thinking about getting rid of?
I have another dirt cheap book I got that's been sitting there, but I'm thinking I may just read it because I just read who it was by and I forgot. Iron Man Fatal Frontier. Do you know of this book?
I do not.
This is from the Infinite comic, 1-13, and an annual written by Al Ewing and Kieran Gillen.
Oh.
And we know them. So they're good. I should probably read this, but it's just been sitting there. So I want to know, has anyone actually read this? Does anyone have feelings? Maybe it's terrible. Maybe it's by good people and it's terrible. I don't know.
You never know. And interesting note, mine were bought at half cover price, and Kristen's were bought for like $1.
Yeah, it's true.
So I think it's interesting that your I don't knows, your impulse ones are for like $1 and mine are like, okay, I'll just order more because I'm ordering.
Yeah, I remember specifically this book and that Thor book were part of the Go Hastings liquidation sale.
Okay.
Way back in the day. And I grabbed them up because they were real cheap. And I was like, yeah, I'll read those sometime. Did I? No. But I do like how this is one of those under the cover images.
Oh, yeah. That's so cool.
So.
Oh, okay. You're right. It is Gus from Saga.
I knew it.
And Boomba Yeah says it's Gus.
I love your Gerald.
Yeah.
Avatars here.
Yeah.
I'm getting one person, which is very recent, so I don't know that you can get there. But see, they said I just read Fatal Frontier. It's not great. So
what? That was a recent.
Yeah.
And that's the book you're reading right now? I'm sorry, it's the book you're showing.
Yeah.
Fatal Frontier was kind of not good.
Okay.
That's what the person said.
I believe it. Yep.
This looks like it was a Moon Knight. Okay, we're catching up with Moon Knight. There's Pop.
Yeah, that's definitely what he wanted me to read, which is why I bought it.
Is that the first one?
Yeah, that's the first one.
Yeah. I agree. I like that. And this is also a good recommendation for Moon Knight is the Finch Houston run. It's coming out in omnibus. I have them in the hard covers that are standard. They were a gift though, and I don't want to give them away. But I can recommend that Moon Knight too.
I think my dad also loves that one.
Okay, good. I can't wait to meet your dad.
It's got to happen.
Yeah. This is correct. Best modern FF jumping on point is Wade Waringo. You need your help, Jess. Should I get the Batwoman omnibus or the Gotham Central omnibus? You can't get both? What do you
I know
think,
the answer
Kristen?
though. Well, I haven't read the Batwoman yet because we have to read
something we're going to read together, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. I think I'll enjoy it. But Gotham Central, here's the deal. I think because it was out of print for so long and DC's bad at stuff, you should probably just get it now. That's my thought. Also, it's great.
It is great. I am looking forward to reading this with you. We should just go over our list and see when we want to do our readathon on whatever you have written down.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that would be a lot of fun. Prices are getting higher. No Man's Land Volume 2 is also $150. Deathtone, I never read Moon Knight. What's a good place to start reading it? I agree with Kristen's dad. The Munch Moon Knight, the first one that was put out, is good. And then you can go to there's all. I don't have a good sense of it chronologically, which is what I'll have to get together if I do a Moon Knight video, because I feel like I've read it all, but I don't have it all chronologically lined up. Because the Munch and Houston run, I'm sorry, the Houston and what the heck, Finch and Houston run were both, that was really good. And then that the Ellis Wood Bun run is also a good place to start. So I'm just gonna say, do what Larry says, if I can call you Larry, and start with the first Moon Knight Omni. I think that's a really good point. Gotham Central is so good. While we're talking Hickman, you want to buy the reprint of FF by Hickman Volume 1, buy it SAP. It's sold out in a lot of the place. Do we have to read Avengers World even before Secret Warriors by Hickman? Secret Warriors comes first. I think Avengers World comes before Avengers. And there's a lot of people talking in the chat now about Moon Knight. There are 3 good midnight starting points. Munch Sienkiewicz, yes. Houston Finch, or 3, the 2014. Awesome. I just said all those. Yay, yes, Rick Ray. Jess, looks like you did separate videos for Hickman's Avengers, FF, and Secret Warriors, but not a reading order type deal. Add it to the list with the Inhumans video. Son of a biscuit. I thought I put it all together. Stupid hobby. Hickman readathon. Okay. Do you have, whose turn is it? Mine?
Yeah.
Pop says Houston Finch is the best MK next to Munch, I think.
Yeah, I remember that because he made me go up to Finch and get an autograph for him.
Oh, cool. Where was this?
Probably Lexington or something. I can't remember.
I was just going to say Lexington.
I think it was. My dad makes me his like he'll give me all these comics if there's someone at a con I'm going to, and I'll have to go up to these old guys I don't know. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
take it easy.
They're not always old guys, but sometimes they are, and they're confused by me. Like, I think it was, I never remember which one it was. I get them both confused. If Reed was watching, he'd yell at me. But I think it was Peter David. I had a My Favorite Murder shirt on, and he was so confused by it and kept asking me about it. And I was like, it's a podcast. And he was just like, okay, and very confused. He was nice, but he was confused. So, and then I don't know what to say because I have no experience with these people. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, you're just getting autographs for your dad.
Yeah. So I have all of these weird stories about
Awkward.
these guys, yeah, who I'm like, I know who they are more now a little bit, but you know.
I think I've told you that since you're my internet daughter, my real life daughter also loves that podcast.
Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know that you did tell me that, but that's great.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
my
she
favorite.
loves that stuff.
It's my favorite.
Yeah. Okay. Reaper. Thank you, buddy. Oh, here's Lewis with his tattoo.
And the kid dressed up as a superhero and the Raven from Essex County and the moon in the background. Can't remember the kids' names. It's been a while. I know it's not Gus. Yeah, it's not Gus. That's cool. That's really cool. I like that.
I think you like Hickman's latest image book called Decorum. Great characters and beautiful Huddleston art. I just was informed from this place that book is on the way for me. I ordered that a year ago. It's not OPB's fault, but it just kept getting pushed back. And it has been a year. I think I ordered it in April, and I'll probably get it next week, which is practically April. I think it is April. So I am getting Decorum, and I'm looking forward to it. Who did the art in that Aliens versus Predator? Phil Norwood. It's written by Randy Stradley, who I am aware of his name. Phil Norwood did the art. Oh, Decorum is so great. My favorite Hickman book alongside Nightly News and his Avengers run. That Aliens Predator is a million times better than AVP. And that Aliens book is also awesome, albeit not as good as the black one you showed. Oh, see, you're talking about the blue one. Okay. Everybody seems to be telling me not to watch Alien versus Predator. Okay. Cool colored and shiny edges. Yeah, they do have shiny edges.
The gilded edges.
Gilded edges. Thank you for telling me what that was. I was going to call them deckled or something.
No. Deckled is when those pages are like different sizes on the edges. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Here's where it's not great. Now, have you read? Are you interested in a good Iron Man read?
I probably don't have one, but sure, tell me.
It's on MU. I found it for not expensive on eBay. It's out of print, but it's Extremis.
Okay.
Or Extremis. Might be pronounced Extremis. That was the most fun I've ever had reading an Iron Man comic, completely standalone.
I like that. Okay.
And I think it, if I recall correctly, a lot of it leaked into the Iron Man movies.
Cool. I'm writing that down.
Okay, yeah. Been reading Fraction, Cantwell, and that book is so far the worst. Cantwell? I don't know that one. In 10 minutes, he'll read my answer and find that I am indeed unable to buy both books. Oh, okay. Mensch. Thank you. I think we told you to get Gotham Central. Gotham Central is the book you should get. So I had 3 books on the table: The Question Omnibus, Batwoman, Gotham Central, and DD by Soul. That's 4. The Question is in the bag, and now it's between Gotham Central, Batwoman, and Daredevil by Soul. Soul. Okay, Gotham Central.
Yep. Do it.
Oh wait, Cantwell. Christopher Cantwell's the writer. Been reading Fraction. Okay, I'm not sure what that comment was. I apologize. I don't know.
It's sometimes hard to remember 10 minutes ago, you know?
Actually, it is. Yeah. Wow, we have 75 people in here. Like the stream, everyone. Yes, please. DC has been ramping up their omnibus reprints this year in a bid to outclass Marvel Omnis, given that Marvel Omni's paper quality and spine design are getting awfully reckless. I'll try to eventually get both. It's just a matter of priority right now. Sewell looks like it's already out of print somehow. Yeah, if you wanted to get into Zdarsky's Daredevil, that first hardcover is way out of print, and the second one's just coming and getting published. Yeah, good, nice. We all like each other. Okay, wait. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to read the chat. I'm not. I don't know what you guys are talking about with this. I know Christopher Cantwell's a good writer, but is there a book called Cantwell? I will go for my next one. I accidentally bought this because I thought Greg Rucka wrote it, but I think this is probably the dumbest thing I've ever bought, because it said in Amazon, Amazon is notoriously wrong with who it credits. And I think it's an anthology, and I thought Rucka wrote the whole thing. Well, he contributed a story, and I think it's a video game thing.
Mm-hmm. It is.
What the hell am I doing with this?
I don't know. You haven't played Dragon Age, I would assume.
Well,
get it out of there. What are you doing? I love how you're genuinely like blind buying stuff. You're just like, I don't know. It has a nice title. It's by people I like.
Yeah, that's my insanity. It's. I hope it's over, because I'm pretty darn sure it's over. But this was a complete impulse purchase where I was like, oh, Greg Rucka, I need to have everything he's ever done. And he did like a story in it. No, I've never played the video game. I don't do well thinking on my feet, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I got this, but it's been sticking out like a sore thumb the minute I pulled it out of the box. So I really, really feel
I don't even think those are the comics.
Sorry?
I don't even think those are the comics you're holding.
What am I holding? Is it like print?
Look at the back of it. What does it say?
The deluxe edition collects Madge Killer and Knight Errant, a canonically continuation of BioWare's fantasy epic that features annotations from the creator of the comics, as well as a sketchbook section of never before. What the hell am I doing with this?
Yeah, you're not going to understand that. You need to throw that at Second and Charles right now.
I must be out of my mind. Good grief.
Love this. Hey, you know what? I better get some patty points for this one. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, she's extremely pleased with your suggestion. Yeah, you've got so many patty points. I feel like she'd make you brownies and I could send them to you.
I would love it.
Okay.
Sounds lovely.
All right. I'll talk to her about it. DC needs to put out Birds of Prey. I agree. First trade paperback is impossible to find. I'm not sure. Are we still talking about what we're still talking about? But I'll let you guys catch up with each other. People are talking to each other in the chat. Okay, Cantwell's run on Iron Man is the current Iron Man run. It's very good. He was saying that Fraction's run he liked better than Cantwell's, I think. Got it now. I understand. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think he's what he said previously, not Max, was saying that he liked the Fraction run of Iron Man over the current Cantwell run of Iron Man. I understand now. I think Extremis inspired Iron Man 3. Only the book is good, unlike Iron Man 3.
I liked Iron Man 3.
I didn't hate it.
People always crap all over that one. I'm like, I liked it.
I didn't hate it. The only one I haven't seen is because I didn't even know it was considered in the MCU is Hulk. The Edward Norris one.
Norton, yeah.
Edward Norton, yeah. That guy. He's some guy. Oh, this is a book that I think you'd like. She Could Fly.
Yeah, that's on my list.
Yeah.
I want to read that.
I would reread that with you.
Did you see the super shot?
I see it, but I haven't got to it yet.
I know. I just think those expire, so.
Oh, BHB. Thank you. No, no question or anything. Just super chat. Thank you.
It's kind of lovely, right from the heart, right? Love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Maybe I'll see a penny someday. Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So Jess bought an annotated comic book, not the actual comics. Guess so.
Jess.
Classic Jess?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I won't disagree with that. I'm completely admitting I'm an idiot on some of these. I am an idiot.
That's a great story.
I'm an idiot.
Maybe it's out of print by now. How long have you had that one?
A couple years.
Oh yeah, maybe it's like out of print. You can sell it for a nice penny.
I bet you can find it at half price books or Ollie's for 13 cents now. What the heck did I even buy? It's not even the first one, it's the second one, so I'd be even more lost than ever.
That makes it better.
It makes the story better?
Yeah, that makes it even better.
This is great. I'm also looking forward to Captain Britain Omnibus. Yes. Great channel, great chat. There's Andy, great viewer, great fan of us both, Kristen. Good person.
Fantastic. Thank you.
They're talking about Cantwell's current ongoing Iron Man run. Okay, got it. Okay, I meant in reading Iron Man in creative team order, starting at Fraction, ending at current Cantwell. Okay. Fraction leads into Cantwell. I'm considering buying Superman by Patrick Gleason as my first Omni. You, in my opinion, don't ask Kristen about this because she doesn't like Superman. Don't even
throw it in the trash.
Get out of here, you. I'm considering buying Superman by Patrick Gleason. This is a fantastic first Omni that you're thinking of getting. It is such a great Superman story. Is that your Tea Dragon?
That's one of my Tea Dragons.
Such a good story. I 100% recommend you get that. That is one of the best Superman series that has been written ever. I loved it, and you should get it, Joey. Okay, let's see. Iron Man 3 was a really good movie, but it's a terrible MCU movie. Doesn't make sense that the guy gets his house blown off a cliff and Avengers like, nah, I'm not going to help you. Shang-Chi, I thought that was hilarious. Have you seen Shang-Chi?
Still haven't.
Oh, it does fix Iron Man. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I thought that was so funny and creative, and I love that part the most about Shang-Chi, is how it fixed Iron Man 3. Really remarkable. Jess, have you read Gotham City Sirens Omnibus? What do you think about it, given that it's more of a Selena Kyle-centered series than Miss Quinn? I would say the first half of the book is really strong. The second half is kind of okay. So be aware that it's I love the book. I've read it several times, but I'm fully aware that the writing is stronger in the first third of the book, and then the rest of it is a fun read, but not as strong as the first part. Daniel K. Oh, okay. They're talking to each other. Sorry. Up.
Ooh, I agree with Kristen. Superman sucks. Super sucks.
Super sucks.
Super sucks. Thanks, man.
You know what I loved is when we had a chat a couple weeks ago. We were speculating on Squid Game, and I said something about somebody, and you said, "So you don't think that guy is super dead?" I just cracked up at that. Not dead, but super dead.
I was like, we were having a chat. Oh yeah, like on text. Yeah, that's
texting.
funny.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We were texting, and you're like,
yeah, he could be just a little dead, I guess. But like,
you don't think that guy is super dead? Like, I cracked up at that. Have you read Two Moons by Cootie? I believe I have it right here, and I don't. But no, I do. I thought so. And I just ordered the second volume. Really, really good. John Arcudi, really good writer. Of course, did great stuff in the Hellboy universe. Two Moons is really, really good. I'm pretty sure I talked about it recently in a video. If I didn't, it takes place in the Civil War, and it's got spirits and demons and a indigenous person in it gets let me just read the back. In the middle of the horrors of the American Civil War, young soldier Virgil Morris discovers that he can't leave his Pawnee origins behind him. Visited by ghosts and visions, he learns that the war is not the worst evil he and his new friend, Nurse Frances Shaw, face. Together and apart, Francis and Virgil combat madness and hell itself. Demons have infected both sides in the Civil War and are currently in the Civil War, and they get fed by the violence and blood in it. And Virgil can see all of it and needs to start embracing his spiritual side so he can help fight the demons. Frances Shaw is a nurse at a hospital that helps him. Great art, very grisly, very bloody, really good. I don't know how if he's going to come out with a hardcover or something. I'm happy to collect it and just trade paperback, but I dug this. I'm a fan. Oh yeah.
I mean, don't actually do that. But you know.
I'm on dad duty and the kids have control of TV, so this is my entertainment. So you'd rather be watching TV, but your kids have control of it. I get it. Yes, you did talk about Two Moons, Jess. Thank you, Daniel K. Oh, you've come to the right place.
I was ready
You were already. How long have you been ready?
for a bit. I saw a question. I was like, where is it? Motor Girl, have you read it, Daniel? You have to. It's the one.
Do we agree that's our favorite Terry Moore book?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say my second is Rachel Rising.
Yeah.
So,
I haven't read Echo yet.
I've only read half of it, so I'm not counting it.
Yeah. Okay, I get that. Interesting. As of now, I am reading Scott Pilgrim. I'm on book 4. I'm going to do a video on that. And I think I'm going to call it Old Guy Reads Scott Pilgrim. Because clearly it was meant for a different generation. But I'm still digging it. And I can highlight reasons why I'm digging it. I showed it to Kristen, and I recall you were kind of excited that I was reading it, and that you encouraged me to just keep reading it. So I'm reading that right now, and I'm trying to remember if A Tale of One Bad Rat is by Brian Lee O'Malley or somebody. No, that's by Brian Talbot. I apologize.
Definitely not him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Seconds by Brian Lee O'Malley.
Okay, I haven't read that yet, but I own it.
Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim has some aging problems. You're probably familiar with them reading it now. It's still great, but there's some language that I mentioned before. And I'm not into that, but it's jarring.
Yeah, I could see that now. I wasn't I think you called my attention to that in an episode a long time ago.
Yeah, it's been a while, yeah.
And I ran into it and immediately thought, oh, that's what Kristen was talking about.
Doesn't it feel jarring? It's weird, right?
You know, that was a common word back in 5th grade.
Oh, well, even the time it came out.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense, but reading it now, I'm like, oh, like, I'm just like, oh, ooh. Like, I still love Scott Pilgrim. It's so fun. It's a great time. But, just for anyone trying to read it in 2022, it's like, there's some language in there that's like, this is of the time, for sure.
And it's not like the F word or the C word or the B word or the Q word.
It's the R word, I think.
It's the R word, and I hesitate to even say it. We used to use MR in 5th grade. We would call ruthlessly be jerks, and that's that's 10-year-olds being stupid. And then it is jarring to see that word. It's interesting how that word was commonplace, I guess, at the time of the book.
Well, and it was very much dropped as like an all-purpose negative, as so many slurs and those such words were used in the past, right?
Yeah.
And that's a bummer too. So yeah, just now that society and language has progressed from when it came out, I remember, because I reread it like a few years ago, and I still had a good time, but I feel like it kept coming up, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm realizing now how that word was used like that back then among youth, right? But thankfully now.
That was a really good way to put it, how society and language has progressed. That was a good way to put it.
Thank you.
Aiden, hey everyone, sucks that I'm late to the show, but I'll watch what I missed later. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're still with us, because I'm not that far behind. I'm 5 minutes behind.
You're catching up.
Yeah, I am. Is 2 Moons just those 2 trades, or is it ongoing still? I don't know. I haven't got the second trade yet, so I don't know. Rick Ray knows, just the 2 volumes. I don't really watch YouTube on the TV, so I'm on my cell phone. Oh, you're watching us on your cell. Cool. I would say, Lars says, I would say that my favorite after Strangers in Paradise is Serial. Do I even have that?
It hasn't came out in hardcover yet.
I don't have that.
Yeah, that's why you
Was
don't have it.
was there something recently that he was selling on his site?
Wasn't it Serial? I believe
Could it
it
be
was.
cereal? Okay, that might, and I think I missed out on that.
Oh, I think it comes out in May or something. I forget.
Okay,
Someone's gonna correct me. Please do.
I feel like he was selling something on his site, and I missed out on getting it. Which is a bummer because he always includes some really cool drawing or artwork with it when you buy it off his site. Now, I haven't seen the movie.
Okay, so yeah, read it and then watch the movie. It is so good. And I think the changes they made it even better, honestly. It's a very good movie.
Okay. I also have the soundtrack.
Well, just send that to me, but
Two Moons is still going on after the second trade. Oh. Rose Gray, this is by Garth Ennis. So the boys, I would highly advise Kristen to never, ever, ever, ever,
Will
ever, ever,
already know.
ever
Not doing
read
it. Nope.
No.
Never.
And Rose Gray, I may not. I think you should stop. I don't know that that's a book for you, Rose Gray. I don't know you that well, but if it's just the slurs that you're upset about, just wait. This book leaves nothing on the table. It is all in this book. This book is as yucky as it can possibly be. That's not to say I didn't like it. I loved it, and I want to see the show because I heard the show is great. But it is not for a lot of people. You're wrong. Yeah. Oh, is the Serial HC? Well, Daniel, you've got a lot to say. There's like 30 different comments right in a row. I'm all caught up. The Boys is raunchy fun. If you can handle that, you will enjoy it. Yeah. It's more than raunchy. It is foul. Some of the stuff in it is foul. It will upset certain sensibilities. I mean, I was shocked by some of the stuff in it. Shocked, I say. I was shocked. I read it and loved it, but I was shocked by it.
If Kristen read The Boys, she would demand to bring back the root beer bath. She would be wrong for doing it. I believe that 1000%.
Yeah, I would never recommend that to you. Do you have? Let's see. I think you're up for a book, or am I up for a book?
Yeah, I think it's me. I'm gonna pull out this one. It is Elf Quest, the first honkin' trade. I mean, you've heard of it, right?
Heard of it? Yeah, that's
Okay.
Wendy Peeney and her husband Peeney.
Yeah, and looks like fun fantasy, black and white, chonky trade. I'm sure this is dirt cheap, and that's why I got it. I know my dad's been wanting to read it for a long time, but I don't believe he has still. But I'm like, it's just sat there. Maybe I need to give it to my dad. I don't know. I don't think he's watching anymore, but maybe I just need to not read. I don't know. Has anyone read this and want to make me read it?
Your dad has or hasn't read it?
He has not.
But he wants it?
I think he talked about maybe reading it someday. He doesn't love black and white though, and this thing is a black and white. So I don't know. But I've made him read a lot of black and white comics. I'm just saying if I never read it, I may just okay. Lars is saying, wow, Elf Quest is absolutely fantastic. Okay. See, that's what I need that. Thank you, Lars. Do I need to jump in right now? Am I gonna love it? It looks good.
I've never read it and know nothing about it, so I'm not in on this one. You're gonna have to rely on the chat.
Okay. Well, Lars loves it.
Lars, yeah. Lars loves it.
I do like how these are honkin' chonkers, and there's several of them.
Honkin' chonkers.
I like some honkin' chonker trades, and everybody's like hardcover. Yeah, we all love hardcovers, but I like these floppy honkin'. Look at that flopping right open for me to read. Come on now.
It's beckoning you.
Yeah, that's a nice flop. Like, okay.
Yeah, you do like your chonky books.
I do.
Prater7 says, I'll take that ElfQuest. Haven't read it though yet.
Well, I may read it now. I don't know. Lars wants me to read it, I think.
Unless anybody comes up with a negative on it, you've got a big plus 10 on that from Lars. And I don't know anything about it, so
all right.
I think you're gonna have to. I've heard nothing but good things about the series.
There we go. Okay.
That sounds like the chat would want you to keep it.
Fantastic. We're doing it.
Okay. I don't want to read this book. It's too Aquaman, the Atlantis Chronicles. If Gio's watching this show, peace and love, Gio. I'm so sorry, but this doesn't have anything to do with Aquaman. It's the millennial spanning epic with the continent of Atlantis struck by a meteorite. How tiny is this writing? The surviving cities of Poseidonus and Tritonus used an unusual combination of science and magic to protect the people. While King Orin had faith in the science that let his people thrive underwater, his brother, King Shalako, rejected science in favor of worshipping dark powers, setting up a conflict that would mark all who followed. Tells of Orin and Shalako, their descendants, and how a once great civilization rose and fell like the tides. This doesn't look interesting to me at all. This looks super 90s to me with the art. I know Peter David I love a lot of Peter David stuff, even though he doesn't seem to understand Kristen's podcast preferences. Uh-oh.
I like that last comment. I agree.
I don't know. No, it looks like it's too much of a effort to read this. It's really wordy with a bunch of 90s art, and it doesn't even have Aquaman in it. I don't care about these people.
I mean, there's some good comments in here about this
one. Aquaman. Oh, Cycles talking Howard Stern to me right now. Aquaman boring. Burn it. Kristen says, to the trash it shall go. Oh my gosh. Huge storm outside.
Oh no.
Sell. Earlier I said some things that offended some geos. Sell. What is that? From what year is that, Jess? Let's check it out. I feel like it's been in the past 2 years. I'm so uninterested in this. Oh, 2017. 2017. But that's when this was printed. When were the books printed? Originally published by DC Comics, magazine form, 1990. Ding, 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 ding. That's why, yeah. Nope, don't dig it.
You gotta get rid of that one.
Yeah. Oh, dear. I like JSA, but I don't care about these people is right. Yeah.
What is that cover? That's what I want to know.
This?
I keep looking at it. I'm like, I don't love this cover.
Okay, let's see if I can show you. I'll highlight me.
Yeah, no. No, get rid of that. What is happening? What is going on? What is her outfit? What is anyone's outfit, actually? No. No.
She's off in battle firing weapons wearing that.
Is she? She looks like she's just posing.
Oh, maybe she's posing. Maybe that person with the Medusa hair is doing something. Or maybe that's little King Arthur. Curry.
I mean, yeah, that needs to go in the trash.
I'm not denying that. Feel free to snap that and stick it all over Instagram. That's totally me.
I get it too. Oh, we hit the 2-hour mark.
Oh, we did. That cover is quite something. Even Omar would say pass. Yeah. Okay. Sold.
Good.
Oh, Kristen, why don't you answer this person?
Better go to Omni, worth a read. I very much enjoyed the character. I'm bummed out about Jason Latour and his situation, but I like Spider-Gwen.
Is okay. Yeah, I agree with everything Kristen said. Yeah.
It looks like he sounds like you may lose internet connection.
Hope not.
Yeah, hopefully not.
But it's a rager out there. It's bringing in super cold air too.
Yeah, I think we're getting that too.
The meteor on that Rodimus Prime was like a skull meteor.
It's not good. Yeah, what is this cover? It's very bad. I love how you look at that cover and you're like, yeah, I'm going to pay money for this.
Well, it says Aquaman.
Okay.
I thought it was
boring. Burn.
Okay, man. Yeah, that's what this show's about. Jess has an issue. Kristen has a minor issue paying $1 for these things. So,
which most I got years ago. That was a years ago me thing.
Yeah, that Aquaman book I got in 2017. So 5 years ago, and I have 5 years ago, and I haven't read it yet.
Oh, well, then you definitely got to get rid of that.
Yeah,
you already knew, but
yeah. How about you? Is there something hanging around for you, Oliver Lover?
I mean, I think I'm gonna save the rest for the next time, unless you want me to burn through them real quick.
No, I have one more, and then I need to find 10 more, which will be.
Oh, I got you.
Just sticking my hand in the shelf and pulling out something random.
Right.
Here's one I believe I can be talked into keeping, especially from the European viewers, as it looks like it is written by a European writer and artist. And I think this is back when I was still in the Omnibus group, and this came out, and a bunch of us talked about it and said, this looks cool. It's sealed, so I can't open it yet. It's the Gypsy Omnibus.
Yeah, that's a while ago, wasn't it?
2018 is when this is signed by Marini.
I bet you should look that up. You may be able to get some money for that.
Oh, you think it's out of print?
I don't know, probably. It's been a bit.
Set in the not too distant future, the world of Gypsy has it all. Planetary highways, the coronation of a young Russian Tsar, a Mongol army preparing for war, an all-powerful multinational corporation that controls all earthly transport, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. In the middle of all this is Sagoi, also known as Gypsy, a wild yet charming truck driver who embarks on various money-making ventures across the world. See, that's what sold me on it. It sounds fun.
Yeah, well, it's not worth anything.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah. But are you still at all interested in it?
I think so. Prater says Gypsy is awesome. Gypsy is a play action series, but not a must read. 12 years after leaving the slums in an orphanage, Gypsy is reunited with his teenage sister, Oblivia. That should be my name. After the funding for her school tuition runs out, the siblings' morals and lifestyles tend to clash, but Gypsy always has his sister's back whenever there's danger on the horizon. And between the Russian mafia, corrupt government officials, and faceless sorceresses, there's plenty of danger to go around. I kind of like the sound of this still.
Okay.
Does it come with a ribbon?
I mean, several people have said it's good, so. Oh yeah, if there's a ribbon, that's another story.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see, but I don't. It looks like it comes in a special protective slipcase. This looks like it's one of those acetate covers that slips off, and then it's the slipcase itself.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Gypsy is an okay action series. I hate spell checking. Excellent read if you like Mad Max. It's only 360 pages. Jess, Gypsy doesn't look to be your cup of tea in your current preferences of themes and books. I wonder if there's any way I could read this online a little bit. What do you think?
I mean, you got some positive feedback. I love how you smacked your mic.
I know.
I'm looking on Hoopla for you. Because isn't it like, who's the publisher?
Insight Comics.
Oh, well, that's not going to be on here.
Published in Hong Kong.
I personally don't like the sound of it, but you may.
Okay, I'll put this in the maybe pile. I'll research it further and get back to everyone.
Did you already look at Jose's comment? I can't remember.
About it's not my cup of tea?
Yeah, I thought you did, yeah.
Yeah, and my current preference of themes and books. Excellent read if you like Mad Max, which I do. I think there are less adventures than I was expecting though in Gypsy. I'm okay if it doesn't have a lot of adventures as long as it has character development in it.
I mean, I would love to know if it has that, because to me, the description sounds like it's just one of those action-y books. You know what I mean?
With no character development at all.
Right, which is why I wouldn't like that.
Right. That's actually why I said it, because I knew you and I both share that. You're more vocal about it. But we both have to have character development in a book so we can care about the characters.
Totally.
Okay. Selling it. I just decided.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Those patty points.
I'm going to go up and I'm going to have her send you an ice cream cake.
Okay.
So yeah, boom. I went through everything. So let's run through the books that we can wrap up. Let's run through the books real quick. Why don't you tell us what you're doing with what?
Okay. This Iron Man book, apparently it's boring. I'm kind of interested to see how boring. Like, I don't know if that's bad. So this is a maybe. Keep, maybe not. I don't know. This Thor book, I forget who it was. Someone wanted me to read it, but then everybody else is like, forget that. I think I'm forgetting it.
Yep. Okay. I support that.
Thank you so much. I'm definitely reading the Ultimates. I may move this up in my pile, really, because now I'm like, I loved Ultimate Spider-Man back in the day. I loved Ultimate X-Men back in the day. And by that, I mean, when I was a teenager, I loved those books. So maybe I'll love this.
I'd be happy to read that part with you if you like. If that helps kind of kickstart it.
It would probably help me do it. Yep. And ElfQuest. Someone did mention my dad and how he'll probably really enjoy this for his nostalgic reasons. I am interested in giving it a shot. And if I'm bored or I don't love it, I'll probably hand it off to my dad. So, spoiler, Dad, if you watch this, he will. That's the plan.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Despite Lars' continuous praising of it, I think I remember we were so excited to buy this. I think it was James. James, I haven't talked to him in a long time. He used to be a really good friend of mine in the group. He and I talked about it and wanted this. Maybe I should get a hold of him and see if he ever read it. Pretty sure I'm selling this. Aquaman.
I think that's the biggest sell you have.
What's that?
The Aquaman. I think that's the biggest one. We're all like, "What is that?" No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is. I mean, Hayden can take a pic of me holding this and make some kind of meme like no impulse control. Was he drunk? Was he on pain pills? Like what? Why am I? What the what? I think that's even a bigger one than the Aquaman one was, because I thought Aquaman might be in the Atlantis Chronicles. All 3 Aliens books. Aliens, and Aliens versus Predator.
Good for you.
Thanks. And maybe your dad would like Marvel Horror Lives Again.
He may.
I have a feeling he may already have the second one and is looking for the first one.
I was thinking he may already have one of those, but
yeah,
I don't know. He'll let me know.
Those are the ones we decided on today. So, please remember.
Aliens books.
Sorry,
he may want those Aliens books.
Okay, I'm happy to send those to him. I'll give him a good price on those.
I'll ask him.
I'll give him a good price on everything. I'll give him a good price on Aquaman.
Oh, he will not want that.
Organic Price Books. My code is OmniDog in all caps for $2 off your order. And OmniDog, ship it together. 5% off 3 or more books in the order. It gets you 5% off with OmniDog, ship it together. I have not read any Thorgal. I have heard of it, but I have not read any of it. And last question before we leave. Why am I not in the group anymore? I was an admin and it just got to be taking up too much of my time. I enjoyed it from the beginning to about when I left, and I just got overwhelmed with stuff that went on. It was time for me to go. I have 5 hours to myself now that I used to spend. I mean, every day I have 5 hours to myself. That's how much time I used to spend on the group patrolling. So yeah, it was just time to go. No hard feelings. Love what it used to be. So OmniCat, you have several things in the description about you.
Yeah.
And your adventures around. I don't have a Twitter bit.ly for your cat.
Oh.
So you may want to send me the address if you want me to include that in there, since she has more followers than either of us put together.
That's true. Yeah, if you want to follow my cat, One-Eyed Willow. That's 2 E's, one-eyed, 2 E's together. On Twitter. And Two-Eyed Buffy, you could also follow her. She doesn't have as many Twitter followers, but she has a lot. And I have a channel now that you can see the most recent video I did with my dad. It's the Comic Slayer. Look it up if you'd like. My dad's a very fun. Check out his channel if you want. That's Larry's Library. He posts every Monday. Very consistent. Good for him. I'm not. But I will be posting something hopefully soon. Maybe Jess will be involved. He's my background producer sometimes. That's what
I am a big fan of yours, and I always think that your insight would be incredibly valuable to people, and that's why I don't want to constantly bug you about it, because then that's not fun. But I'm a big supporter of your getting your thoughts out there more than this channel and Fangirls. I just think people, your perspective on books is interesting, critical thinking, well thought out, and that's why I have always felt you just need a little start to get that clutch moving in the car. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about when you.
Yeah, I know what a clutch is. Yeah,
a clutch. Yeah, when your manual transmission car wouldn't start, and you'd have to push it and push it and push it and keep trying to get it to start, and then boom, it would start. I'm not comparing you to manual transmission. That's not my analogy.
No, I got you. I actually have a friend who drives a manual car.
Oh.
She loves it. And I'm like, I don't get it. Because, like, I wouldn't love that. But okay. She loves it. Anyway.
I learned to drive my manual car on the streets of San Francisco.
Ooh.
I could make a video about that. Ooh.
Maybe you should.
It was scary as heck. Yeah, really was.
I imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully look for a new video from me soon. And thank you for all your kind words, Jess. I appreciate you.
My pleasure. And you can find me on here on OmniDog's Vault, OmniDogs_Vault on Instagram. And I should be up and screaming. I should be up and streaming more content more frequently, more continuously. You should be seeing more and more of me as I'm starting to feel better on a regularly random basis. Okay. I know you wanted that to just be put up cycle. So there. Boom. An age joke. Let's let this one be the last comment. So thank you to Kristen. So much screaming. Thank you to Kristen for being on the show with me today. Thank you for everybody in the chat. You guys had a lot of good things to say, and you saw everything that we weren't interested in anymore and we're selling or maybe reading. Thank you to Organic Price Books, and thank you to everybody watching after this. We appreciate you all. I appreciate all my viewers and all the people that watch. Everybody's so nice and I'm so grateful that we have a great fan base. So peace and love until next time. Thank you all so much. Genuinely appreciate everybody's support. Peace and love. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Still one more.
Rock and roll! OmniDog! Hey, OmniCat! Now here's the OmniDog and OmniCat show. It's the place to sit if you'd like to know more about the books that they've read. Kristen likes Lumberjanes and Steven. Jess likes Monroe, Jimmy Olsen.